Hi, and welcome back to Ashley's World. Today we have some special guests from Among the Brave. Let's get them out here.
I'm Troy.
And I'm Mark. Thanks for coming, Trey and Mark.
Thanks for inviting us.
Let's get started. Trey, in the beginning of the book, you get pushed out of the car to talk to Mr. Talbot. But in this process, Mr. Talbot gets arrested and Nina and your friends drive away without you. What's going on in your head?
I was scared to death. I felt they just dumped me on the street, because I wasn't worthless, and I was, in their way.
Wow,
I had nothing and no one.
That must have been terrible. But when you went to Mrs. Talbot's house, you saw a TV program that said that General Torres had fallen to the will of the people, and that Aldous Crankier was in charge. What were you thinking?
Well, at first I thought, yay! The guy who wanted their children to be killed was no longer in power, until Mrs. Talbot said that Aldous was insane. He hates their children beyond all reason. He will make no third children survive. It gave me chills. Maybe my friends were dead. I was in more danger.
You stayed in the house for a couple of days, waiting to see if your friends would come back and rescue you, until you saw Smith. You met Mark, Lee's real brother, and decided to go rescue your friends together. The first time you met Mark, he punched you. Why did you trust him?
I trusted him because I could easily see how much he loved his brother and what he would do to save him. The first time I met Mark, just kidding, there was no way he was going to risk that chance.
Mark, you got captured while trying to sneak into the population police headquarters. Trey could have left you there and gone to save everyone. Why do you think he did it?
Well, he couldn't be close to saving them without me. He couldn't drive and didn't have a car to even reach the place. And plus, I think he was afraid to do anything on his own. He needed me to be there to help.
On the way to the place where Lee and his friends were held, your leg got busted open, and you told Trey to go and rescue them by himself, but he didn't. He got the car flipped back over, and he drove you to another population police prison, and he tricked them into healing your leg. Why do you think he went through all this trouble for you?
For one thing, it's that he didn't want to live with my death knowing that he couldn't save me.
Nope.
And for the second, is that he's good-hearted.
Yep.
He isn't one of those people who thinks about himself.
True.
He thinks about the well-beings of others.
Mark, Needley helped you get better. How could you trust what Needley said about his plan? Because it could have made you say your own plan and got you exposed.
Trey and I didn't have an escape plan when we got our friends, so we really had no choice. I just had to believe him because it was the only plan that made sense to me, and it sounded legitimate.
Trey, you saved everyone from being killed and overheard Mark saying that you were a hero. How did it feel?
Well, it felt weird because I'm used to thanking the hero and not being the hero. But at the time, it felt good knowing that I helped save lives, yeah? And for a tough guy like Mark to think of me as a hero, it's amazing.
I've been calling you by your fake name all this time, but at the end of the story, you guys say your real names. You are really Trayvon, Nina is Elodine, and Lee is Luke. How did you feel about saying your real names?
I felt really good. I'm still Treherne underneath. Trey, and that will never change. Police?
We only have time for one more question. So Trey, you have 100 lives at risk.
Yeah.
If you got captured by the population police and find the paper with all of their children's name on it, and you could have got all of them killed, and you're going to join the population police, can you please tell us if this is safe?
It's not safe at all, but if Jen fought for what she wanted and believes in, so can I.
We have no more time, but thank
That's
you,
not safe.
Trey and Mark, for coming. And see us next time on Ashley's World.
You're welcome.